What's up, fellow gamblers? Cheap Charlie Craps here. I'm at Bubble Craps. Shocker, right? But this is regular craps. I'm doing a tutorial session. I've got 100 in the machine, but somebody left mid-roll. They've already hit the 3, 4, and 5, the 3, 4, and 8. So instead of me trying to explain everything while that's locked up, I'm going to go ahead and just play that, and then once I either win or lose, obviously small amounts, I'm going to go ahead and do my instructional portion of it. Let's get to this. Again, $100 in. Don't want to get too crazy because this person before me left. I'm going to buy, place, put a buck there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got $4. I need an extra buck out there, so let's just go heavy on the 5 and make a roll. So I got $5 out. Hard 4. I'm gonna collect. Let's go again. There's your 7. All right, that's why the person left. They ended up saving themselves some money. Okay. I gotta turn this music volume down. Plays pretty loud. All right, we're at regular bubble craps or live craps, and instructional time here. I'm going to explain how to play. Obviously, this is not a strategy session that I'm trying to explain. I will say though, with every strategy, it all depends on that number there, big red. Okay, but on regular craps and live craps, bubble craps, you can play against the 7. So there's an option here to play the don't pass, okay? And what that basically means is if a 7 rolls out right now while the puck is in the off position, you lose. If a yo comes out, which is the 5, 6, you also lose with the puck off. But if for some reason you're able to avoid those two numbers, the big red and the yo, that puck goes to the on, it'll flip over, and it'll go either on the 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, or 10. Okay? If it's not one of these 6 numbers up here, it's going to be either the snake eyes, hard 2, or the midnight, your hard 12, or your shocker, ace deuce, or your 3. Okay? You'll get paid on this don't pass bar even money if the 2 or the 3 hits. If the 12 hits, it's a push. Okay, you don't lose, you also don't win. Okay, and that same logic also applies to the don't come. Right, the don't come bar and the don't pass bar are essentially the same. The only difference is you can't bet the don't come until the point is established. So let's say the point's established, and we'll pretend this is the puck, and it goes to the 8. Okay, oops. Goes to the 8. All right. Now, maybe you think, hey, a 7's coming out soon. You can go ahead and bet that 7 now. In theory, by putting a bet on the don't come, and then the dice comes out. Let's say it's a 6, and then your don't bet will travel to the 6. It's not going to say lay, but it'll travel over there. And so now you have an option. If the 8 hits, you get paid, but if the 6 hits, you lose. Okay. If the 7 hits, you lose this bet because it was a point established on the 8, but you win on your 6. These are even money bets. So is the come bet. So is the pass line bet. So is the don't come bet. Okay. But you have an option to lay odds. The odds are essentially for every $5 you bet on a 6 or 8, you win $6. If you bet $5 on a 5 or a 9, you win $7. You bet $5 on a 4 or a 10, you win double that amount, and that would be $10 minus some juice. The juice or the vig is 5% on any buy bet. Okay, so I'll put that there, and we'll just say place it on. Let's see if it charges us in advance. Oh, it didn't charge us in advance for buying the bet, so this is actually beneficial. Sometimes they make you buy in advance the odds. So $1, 5% would be 5 cents. So they sometimes will charge you, but in this case, if this hits, I'll win my true odds on this 5 of $1 minus 5 cents. In this case, 5%. Okay, and obviously if I bump that up and I go to $5, it's gonna pay me $7. Okay, is that right? Yeah, it's gonna pay me $7. No, actually, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's actually gonna pay me 3 for every 2. So every $2. So let me redo that. Put $4 out there. I'm gonna end up getting 3 times 2, which is $6. So I'll end up winning $6 minus the juice. Okay, and the juice would have been 4 times 5. It would have been 20 cents on that. So that's how that works. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing, because I did catch myself speaking it correctly. So normal place bet odds again is every $6 you win 7 on the 6 or 8. Every $5 you win 7 on the 5 and 9. Every $5 you bet on the 4, you win double that amount, so $10. Okay, and I'm sorry. Every $5 you bet on the 4 and 10, it's $9. So yeah, I'm saying a lot of mistakes here, so I apologize. I'll do a little fixing up here. And then when you do true odds, which is buying, okay, it's 2 to 1. So for every $1 you win $2. For every $2 on the 9 and the 5, you win $3, and then you would never want to buy the 6 and 8, because you actually end up losing money because of the juice. And again, the juice is always 5%. Okay, so enough of that yapping. We're gonna go ahead and play this out. You do have the all smalls and all talls, and then to make them all, the all smalls pay out if you roll a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 before a big red or 7 comes out, assuming you have a wager on there. Okay, and then same thing for the high side, the all talls. You win 31 to 1 if 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hits before a big red hits. And it's a really nice payout. And then the make 'em all is essentially saying that both the small and the talls, doesn't matter which order, have hit, and now you're going to get paid $156 for every $1 that you have out there. Okay. You can't place the 2, you can't place the 3, you can't place the yo, and you cannot place the 12, which means the only way to bet those numbers is betting the this horn bet over here. Okay, you can bet individually, or you can bet a combo. Okay, so combo here basically saying $4. You're putting $1 on each of these. Okay, or you could have just done $1 each, and that's the same thing. Okay, when you're playing live craps, most people don't throw $1 out there. They'll just throw a nickel out there. The nickel will go on the horn, and they'll say, all right, assuming one of these hits, pick one that's going to be the high, right? And so you'll say, I want a horn bet high on the yo, which means you've got actually an extra $1 over here. Okay, so it would look kind of like this in theory, right? $4 on everything with $1 over here. Okay, or you could say horn bet with high on the low, which means your extra $1 over there. Or you can say horn bet high on the high, which would be the midnight. I never hear people say they want high on the ace deuce or the shocker, but that's what that would look like. Okay, these are a single wager bet only, which means if you bet it and it does not hit any of these numbers, it automatically loses. Okay, versus when you play easy craps or crapless craps, you actually have an opportunity to bet and place the numbers on that 2, 3, yo, or 12, and if it hits, you get paid, and if it doesn't, you don't lose as long as the 7 doesn't come out. All right, so enough yapping. Let's play a little bit. I'm not going to go that high. This is an instructional video, so I just want to do the bare minimums. I want to get a minimum of $5 out there so we can start playing. So I'm going to go here with a craps, with a red, and then let's just pick one of these numbers here. I'm going to do 6 and 8, and let's go. My 6 and 8's on. It was actually a 12. Should have done C and E. All right, let's do that again. C and E, buck there, and C and E is basically saying you're betting an 8 for 1 any craps and a $1 yo for 15 to 1. Okay, so that's what these markings are. A C is an any craps, so that is essentially this. There's no difference except it's a placement place, and then the yo or the E is the same thing as here. Okay, there's no difference in the payout. And then the only difference here with this C and E is you can bet a smaller amount. You're basically saying, let me do that. Okay, so C and E, right? So no difference. So we got a bare minimum of $5 that we need to get out there to play. So I'm gonna essentially lose $3 here unless one of these numbers hit automatically, because it's a one-time roll. All right, let's go. $100 out there are what I bought in for. R10. Okay, point is established, which means if I had a pass line, in order to get that money back or be able to pick it up or get paid on it, a 10 has to roll again before a big red. Okay. Otherwise, any bet you can basically put down and pick back up. The don't pass line, you can't bet once the point is established. And the other thing is that let's assume I had bet this don't pass and the point is now a 10. I can go ahead and pick this up at any point, because the casino doesn't want you to play the don't pass. They'd rather you play the pass line. The pass line is locked in, and that's essentially the name of this game. It's bet what you think is going to come out. Either bet with the shooter or bet that the house is going to roll a 7. So I'm gonna start this off slow. I'm just going to do a buy on the 5, place the 6 and 8, and we're just going to do the iron cross so that I have some money out there. I bought in for 100. I'm at 80 right now. I'm hoping I don't lose right away, but let's go. And there you go. So lost right away. Again, this is more of an instructional video. I wasn't planning on playing, but wanted you guys to see how that plays out. Lost $20 just teaching you guys. Sucks for me. Anyhow, please spread joy, spread love and joy, faith and family. Until then, thank you. Subscribe. Chief Charlie out.